A very good morning to all of you. In this class, I am going to start with another important topic of chapter Human Health and Disease, and topic is acquired immunity. In previous class, we have discussed about the innate immunity, in which in the innate immunity actually the immunity is given by the preformed structures like skin or cell, that is non-specific type of immunity. Innate immunity is non-specific type of immunity. For any microorganism or pathogen, our immune response as such, there is no difference in the attack, or there is no difference in the fight with microorganisms such as virus or bacteria. Because of this reason, that immunity is known as non-specific type of immunity. Innate immunity is of non-specific type of immunity, where the physical barrier like skin or mucus coating on epithelial membrane of different tracts prevent the entry of all type of microorganism, not a specific type of microorganism. But the acquired immunity is a specific type of immunity, specific type of response of our immune system. Specific type of immune response. Specific type of immune response. First point is that our acquired immunity is a type of immunity which we acquired through the environment, through the type of infection. For example, if any microbe attack on our body, or during the first encounter, the primary response initiated by our immune system, which is of low intensity, so that is not enough. That is not enough for preventing fully from that particular microbe. But during the second encounter, the knowledge about microbe memorized in memory B cell. During the second encounter with pathogen, that initiate our immune system response, high intensity of immunity or high intensity of immune response triggered by our immune system during the second encounter. So it is important. So during the first encounter, with bacteria, with microorganism, disease causing microorganism, our immune response produce low intensity. Our immune system produce immune response of low intensity, immune response of low intensity. So this is the important point to know that how the secondary encounter done, because of the primary response was low. If the primary response was low, how the secondary response was high. So the knowledge of that particular pathogen, disease causing pathogen, is stored in the memory cell. Whenever the second encounter done, or the continuous encounter by the same pathogen done, so that all the knowledge for this pathogen is stored in a memory B cell, or that's why our acquired immunity work so specific according to the type of pathogen. When second encounter done by same pathogen, same pathogen, so our immune system develop develops high immune response. So our immune system develop high immune response. So this is the overall process of acquired immunity. Acquired immunity mediated by two type of immunity, cell mediated immunity or antibodies mediated immunity. So in the acquired immunity, mainly the antibodies function which are specific, or there are 5 kind of antibodies which control the type of immune responses. For example, if any allergic reaction occurs, so the antibodies E will mediate overall immunity and G will cross the placenta. So A type of antibodies present in the colostrum milk or provide immunity to the newly born, develop the immunity in newly born baby or infant. So based on the antibodies. Now let us discuss about the structure of antibody. Then we discuss about type of antibodies, or how the cell mediated immunity or humoral immunity work. In the acquired immunity mediated by through the antibodies or the cells. Acquired immunity mediated by antibodies. So antibodies, what are antibodies? Antibodies are protein molecule which are formed by 4 polypeptide chain. Antibodies are protein molecule formed by 4 polypeptide chain. Or denoted by H2L2. What is the meaning of H2L2? H2, that means 2 heavy chain. And L2 means 2 light chain. Two heavy chain and 2 light chain. So this is structure of heavy chain. heavy chain and 2 light chain. This is light chain. 2 heavy chain and 2 light chain. Both heavy and light chain have different reason, variable reason and constant reason. Variable reason and constant reason. In the variable reason, the amino acids vary in this region. Variable reason, or this one is constant reason. Constant. Variable reason and constant reason. Both the light and heavy chain link together by disulfide bridge. Disulfide bridge. Linked together by disulfide bridge. And both heavy chain are two linked by disulfide bridge. Linked together by disulfide bridge. So this and the variable reason has antibody binding site. There is antibody binding site. Antibody binding site. Antigen binding site. Antigen binding site. Antigen binding site. So this is the reason of structure of antibody, which is formed by 2 heavy and 2 light chain. Both heavy and light chain are linked together by the disulfide bridge, and also 2 heavy chain also linked together by disulfide bridge. Both the heavy and light chain formed by constant and variable reason. The constant reason are constant in any type of antibody like AB, like ADMA, MEG. So in such type of 5 type of antibodies, all have the same reason in the constant same amino acid in constant reason. While in variable reason, the sequence of amino acid get differ in the variable reason. So this is the structure of antibody. Now types of antibodies. There are 5 type of antibodies found in human being. Types of antibodies. Antibodies are present in human being. First is IgG, immunoglobulin gamma. That is known as IgG. Now second is immunoglobulin alpha, IgA. Third is immunoglobulin mu. That is also said mu. IgM. Fourth is immunoglobulin delta, epsilon, IgE. And fifth is immunoglobulin delta IgD. IgD. So these are the type of immunoglobulin based upon their function. IgM and IgD present on the membrane of B lymphocyte, whereas IgG can cross placenta or transfer into the fetus for providing immunity, or IgE present in the colostrum, mother colostrum, through the colostrum that immunity is also provided to the infant, because the newly born infant cannot not able to develop acquired immunity. That's why the immunity is preformed immunity is given by the mother milk. And IgE are the antibodies. IgE is antibody which develop during the allergic response, like pollen grain, dust particles. So these are developed through the allergic response or give the allergic response. Now IgD, that is also present on the membrane of immunoglobulin delta. Immunoglobulin present at the membrane of B lymphocyte. Now these are the type of immunoglobulin or antibodies. Now let us discuss about the type of immunity which is given, type of immunity that are included into the acquired immunity: the cell mediated immunity and the humoral immunity. Cell mediated immunity and humoral immunity. First is cell mediated immunity. Mediated through with the help of B cell and T cell, also by the different type of cells of WBCs, like macrophages or cytotoxic T cell, natural killer cell, cells, monocytes, Now, so what happened? We will discuss through the diagram later. Now, first we discuss about the second type of immunity, acquired immunity, that is humoral immunity. Humoral immunity. Humoral immunity is a type of antibody mediated immunity. Antibody mediated immunities. That is humoral immunity, antibody mediated immunity, which is developed by B lymphocyte cell or through the antibodies. Now let us discuss about with the help of diagram what happened during the humoral immunity and cell mediated immunity. So humoral immunity and cell mediated immunity both. First, if any microorganism or virus or bacteria attacks on our body, so macrophages are the cells which going to engulf the bacteria or virus. Here is macrophages. that is a cell now that kill or phagocytose bacteria. Second thing is that they also release the signals that is received by cytotoxin T cell. Here is cytotoxin T cell or T helper, simply T helper cell also. T helper cells that convey the message to the cytotoxin T cell. Or what actually do cytotoxin come at the site of infection or the proliferation or occurs. The cytotoxin cells release the chemicals. These chemicals released by or that cause proliferation or cell degeneration. Cell of virus or bacteria degenerated by the cytotoxin released by T cell. So these are cytotoxin. So this is known as cell mediated immunity. Cell mediated immunity. Now what happened with the second infection? So infection is similar. If the macrophages are not able to fight with the viruses, so they provide signal to the T helper cell. Now T helper cell provide signal, give the signal to the B cell. So here is B cell, IgD, IgN, B cell. B cell. Now B cell form cell of antibodies, a plasma cell, differentiated, it get differentiated and form so many cells. Get differentiated and form so many type of B cells. So many type of B cells. Now these all together secrete antibodies. So release of antibody is done during the humoral type of immunity. So altogether this is known as humoral immunity. So student, here is overall about the acquired immunity in which we have discussed about the humoral immunity and cell mediated immunity. Acquired immunity is the type of immunity in which the immune response occur in a specific manner through the antibodies or through the cell, B cell, T cell, memory B cell. During the first encounter, the immune response is of low intensity type, but during the second encounter or continuous encounter by the same pathogen, form the strong immunity, develop the strong immunity. So that's why the acquired type of immunity is a specific type of or a strong type of immunity during the second or later encounters. Or that immunity mediated by the cell mediated through the cell or through the antibodies. So on the basis of cell, the two type of immunity develop. On the basis of cell mediated immunity develop which is provided by antibodies known as humoral immunity. During any attack, when any virus enters into our body, the macrophages fight with the viruses or they phagocytose, but if they are not able to fight with the viruses, they initiate or release the chemicals such like interferon that is received by the T helper cell, or T helper cell mediate this signal or transfer this signal to B cells or cytotoxin T cell. If cytotoxin kill the virus through the perforation of cell membrane, so that is known as cell mediated immunity. If T helper cell initiate give the signal to the B cell for the proliferation, so the proliferated B cell form antibodies, or if immunity given by the antibodies, so that is known as humoral immunity. So I hope you like this video, friend, and thank you for listening and watching.